The importance of mental health. Everyone prioritizes mental health, but sometimes I feel like we may overlook how mental health affects other people in different kind of worlds. For example, the world of sports and athletes. See, many may think that all you need is just athletic ability, good work ethic, natural talent and skill. But I'm here to say that means absolutely nothing if an athlete has poor mental health. Basically, you can have all those abilities and all those skills, but if you have a bad mindset and poor mental health, it just throws it right out the window. They mean absolutely nothing. So that's why I say mental health is more important than actual physical skill when it comes to athletes, and why we need to prioritize it and help an athlete when you could tell their mindset isn't the best. Basically, the three main points I want to go over is how mental health can affect an athlete's performance, and then why mental health is so important for athletes, and how we can be able to pick up when an athlete is in the right mindset, and things we can do to fix it. So first, from the article, why mental health is important, there was a quote that just says, just as there is the physical side, there's also the mental side to every sport and every game. And this just says that, like I said before, almost as much as physical ability is important, mental ability is equally as important, or I say even more. Because with poor mental health, it just affects your play and your ability to stay focused and locked in. Because, you know, as an athlete myself, I could say this much. If you're, once I was in a bad mindset, and if one thing went wrong, I would just spiral. And it would just affect everything I did. And I felt like the world would end, and I couldn't get out of it. Like, everything felt like terrible, worse and worse and worse. I was never able to improve. And I worked every day. I kept trying to get better. I had a good work ethic, but because of my poor mindset, all it did was just affect me. And that comes, and from another article, The Importance of Mental Health for Nebraska Sports, it just said how self-esteem and well-being is super important for an athlete, but poor mental health completely just digs that down. It kills your self-esteem. And with no self-esteem, you're not going to be able to handle adversity. And that's what a lot of athletes face with high stress levels during close games, or stress on your body. With poor mental health, it just drains your body and it kicks you into the dirt, and just you take so many punches you just can't get back up, and your body won't let you get back up because you're mentally defeated. So that's why I think, and that leads me into why we should prioritize, from the article, why we should prioritize mental health. It just kind of goes over how we need to see that we need to notice as an athlete that having a bad mindset, mental health, isn't a weakness, but it's a strength to be able to even understand that we're in that situation. And it's so important because if the sooner we pick it up, the faster we can get out of a bad mindset, and the sooner we'll be able to fix how we've been playing. So basically, mental health is super important for an athlete because it directly affects how they play and how they perform, and that's the most important thing when you're playing a game, the way you perform. And it just kills your self-esteem, and having a bad self-esteem makes the world feel like it's ending, it's terrible, and you never want anyone to feel that way. So by being able to just pick up when an athlete isn't their best, and you can tell by their sleep patterns if they're not eating a lot, if they're eating too much because they're just trying to cope with how they're feeling. It's just, those are all just important things that we need to notice when an athlete isn't in their best shape. So thank you for listening to my informative speech. My name is Colin Anderson. Thank you.